Yeah, hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today in this tutorial, we are talking about to the Salesforce application, how we are going to create and what is the difference between the standard application and the custom application. So before going to start that, so we have to discuss to the what is the API, what is an application. So what is the difference between the standard and the custom application? So how we are going to create our new custom application. So first of all, before going to start that, we discuss about to the API. So API nothing but the application programming interface. So any application or any programming we are going to develop, API is the mandatory. Why? Because means we are going to call the our data or our application or anything, uniqueness is the mandatory. So each and every application or data we are calling to the database based on to the API only. So here we are going to discuss in detail API nothing but the application programming interface. Salesforce API are way to other application, other coding application programmatically accessing the data with our Salesforce or it is a simple and secure manner. So, and Salesforce can also call API to retrieve the data from the other system. So, one system to another system, we are going to call the data with the API only. And also, we are going to just to cover to the Salesforce that is allowed to access the Salesforce data. And we can interact with our Salesforce data via user interface. So, for example, if we are going to open to the any object or anything, we are going to access the data with API only. So simple, we are going to discuss to API nothing but for example, I want to call to the my friend. So mobile number is the unique, right? Then only I'm exactly connecting with to that person only. Another simple example, you have to observe like we are creating the Gmail application or LinkedIn, Twitter. So when we are asking to the unique name only, right? It might be we are giving the same name. It is showing an error already existing with this name. Why? Because means we are going to easy to track to the our data only, our information. So that is uniqueness is the mandatory. So that is called the APIs. APIs nothing but the uniqueness exactly tracking to the data to the database. So, and now we are moving to the application that is called the apps. In Salesforce, we have the contain the number of applications. So simple definition, application is the little more than contain the objects. That is called the set of the objects or set of the tabs we called an application. So simple example, regularly we have using the WhatsApp application. You have to observe, right? So message, call, and status. These are the three different objects actually. So different tabs. That is called one application. So set of the objects or set of the tabs we call the application. It consists of simply a name, logo, order to set up the tabs. That means name nothing but just we discuss to the WhatsApp application. That is the WhatsApp is the name, logo we know right how it is the logo. And in order to the set up the tabs like a call, message, or chat and status. These are all the tabs. Each tab contains separate data. We are getting to the data from the database. That is right. So each simple application contains one tab. At least one tab is contained to the any application. So mainly there are the basically two types of the applications in the Salesforce. So that is the one is the standard application and one more is the custom application. So what is the difference between these two also? So standard applications, nothing but the, it is by default Salesforce provided to us. These apps are included to the like a call center, community, sales, marketing, like this different types of the application by default Salesforce provided to us. Okay. So the label and the description logo standard applications, we cannot be cannot possible to change the logo or description of the standard applications. Simple example, if you purchase any new mobile, by default applications, they are going to provide us, right? We can't modify anything to those applications. So come to the custom applications. So custom applications are built to the specific business need to, we can create our own applications or we can download the application also from the app exchange. So we can log into the application, we can add it and they can change it after that also. After the changes also we are going to do. We can add with our own label, our own description, our own logo. So that is the our own functionality we are going to do. Just like we are going to Play Store to we are going to download it, some application. Same like here we are going to customize the as for the business requirement. We can create our own logos and our own branding to the application. So, and how we are going to create, we can see the here. So come to the Salesforce org. So click onto the here app launcher. This is called the app launcher app location. Once you click onto the here, click on the view all. So here you have to observe service, marketing, sales, like this. These are all the standard application Salesforce provided to us. For example, I'm going to hit onto the sales. This is the one of the application. So here you have to observe set of the objects or set of the tabs we have contained by the Salesforce application. Sales application. This is the sales application. It is the logo for the Salesforce. And if you want to log into the any marketing or any other application, set of the tabs will be the changed. So for example, I would like to log in to the marketing application. So here you have to observe tabs will be the different for the each application. Depend upon to the application, we are going to give to the certain permissions, certain tabs access permission to the depends upon to the application. So now how we are going to create our own custom application. So click on to the gear symbol, click on setup. So once again, I'm repeating, click onto the gear symbol, click onto the setup, then comes to the here. So here you search with the app manager. So here you come to the app manager. Once you hit onto the app manager, what are the apps is available here listed out to the all the application here, all the applications here. So now I would like to create our new application. So click onto the new lightning application here, click onto the here. So here API name and what is the view of the name, you are going to give the app name. Once you give to the app name, this is the developer name, it is the unique, do not, it is used by the API manager to the package, this name, it is unique. So here I'm going to give to the, so sales order management. So sales order management, I'm giving to the here. If you would like to add the our own app branding, we can just click onto the upload. So why? Because means it is the cloud computing, right? So we can upload the image to the here. We can access to the anywhere, anytime, to the any device. Today I'm going to log into the in this laptop. Tomorrow I'm going to log into another laptop or another device. So our own branding to our own logo, we can add it by the here. So any description would like to add it by the here, you can add it by the description. Capture the sales orders. Just I'm giving to the here. So now here go click on to the next. So here you can give the as is the permission, the desktop and phone, standard navigation. Click on to the next. You can ignore this step now. Click on next. So here, which tabs you want to access to the in this application? As of now, just I'm going to give the home page. Okay, so I'm giving to the home. One tab only I'm giving to the here. Click on to the next. Or we can move to the back. Reports we can just give otherwise. Reports tab just I'm giving to the here. Click on to the next. So here we have the different types of the profiles. So what kind of the permissions we can provide to which persons able to access to this application, that is called the profile. So here as of now I'm giving to the system administrator profile. Click on to the add, click on save and finish. So once we have the finish, automatically that app will be the added by the here. So once come to the here, click on view. See here, sales order management. It is the created our description also appear by the here. So here once I click on to this, in this just I am given to the only for the reports application, reports tab only. So now it is contains the only one tab. If you want to add by more tabs also, we can add it. So by default, it's showing the reports tab only. And here you have to observe our logo, what we are given to our custom application. So standard application, we don't have to, we can't able to change the logo. We can able to change our custom applications logo. That's why we are going to our own branding, our own application branding, adding by the here. So now here, this is the our application name, and this is the reports tab. If you want to add by the more, if you click on to this symbol, so click on add more. For example, I would like to add to the accounts or contacts. So accounts, contacts. So I'm added by the another two tabs as well. So like this, we are going to customize the latter also. If you want to realign to the like this also the tabs. So like this, we are going to create our own custom application. Now come to the app manager also, it's showing to our application name, sales order management. See here, this is now we have, right? This is the sales order management. So like this, we are going to create our own custom application, our own custom application. Thank you guys.